Hi guys, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. Let's get a reading in. Okay, guys, an energy reading. See what pops out. Just remember, do not make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. Use your discernment, and here we go. I've been shuffling, so I was just thinking, I'll just kind of divine source. Thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection, protecting me from any evil and harm set in my direction, morning, noon, and night, whether I'm traveling or whether I'm still. Divinely protect me. Divinely console anybody. Divine source, console anybody who is in need at this time, and please give us your message. Let's see what's going on. Probate. Flirting, and mouse. You're the mouse. Okay, divine. What's the first card out, please? These were shuffled. The coven. It's the first card out. A group of witcheries. Conspired. Conspiracy. So, group of witches. Conspiracy. Your name in someone's mouth. So maybe they were chanting your name, this group of witches. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow, guys. And honesty is the best policy. So somebody wants to tell it, maybe. And releasing of funds. Okay. Let's see. A coven, cold-blooded they were. This coven of witches. Conspiracy. You ever notice that, the worst to me is people that act like they're so into you and they're smiling in your face and la da 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 da, and then you catch them. And I do. I catch people all the time. Like, I don't bother with that many people anymore, but I used to. Like real quick, the divine tells you to look over your shoulder, and you look over your shoulder and you see them rolling their eyes after giving you a hug, telling you that you're the best thing since sliced bread. And there they are with somebody else rolling their eyes at you. I had to me, that's so immature. I worked in an office once, and I ain't gonna lie, this woman possibly is gone by now, but she was a rabble rouser, and I worked in an office where there was a lot of rabble rousing going on. Like they would pick somebody and the pick of the month, and they would just berate that person. And there was somebody before me that they did this too. And she was kind of strange, but she did not merit all the picking that they did to her. I will say this. I didn't befriend her. She wanted to be friends after she left, but I was like, no, no, I don't want to. I still worked at the place. But anyway, so she left. I walked down the hall one day and we had cubicles, right? And I look over my shoulder, and dang if I didn't see the one woman who was so picayune with the woman that left behind my back, pointing at me, and making faces. Telling you, people are strange. Cold-blooded mother, conspiracy. Your name in someone's mouth. Isn't that like how? And I just said to her, I said, well, that's interesting. I didn't know that you were such a child. I thought when I spoke to you, I was speaking to an adult, but now I understand. And she was an Aries. My mom was an Aries, and they say that a lot of Aries have that childish, tantrumish, childish type of behavior. The prophecy, the prophecy. Emergency room. I don't know. And manufacturing, wheels are in motion. Somebody's trying to figure something out, get the wheels in motion. What is this? I swear my first read of the day, which you guys are right now, is like my most powerful, it feels like. I want it all. Same thing with Patreon. If I do like that's why I'm flipping on Sundays. I do the Gypsy Hobo reading, which is exclusively to Patreon right now. You know, not exclusively, but exclusively sporadically because you get them more often on Patreon. Sundays I do a Gypsy Hobo reading for Patreon. Gypsy Hobo meaning it could be anywhere in the world that something is happening. It could be it's global. There's names, there's street names and all that. I don't do this on here because it can be very triggering. And I have stuff that I have a journey that I'm going through and I don't want to like I've heard like tarot readers say first and last names like okay what? So that has something to do with you. And I've heard tarot readers name name certain school names and naming things like very distinctively. And that's not why I'm here. I'm here for you to open up your mind to realize that this power is within you, is within all. To this is not. This is something that is something that I was born with, and I just put it into like how to show you guys vis-a-vis the cards and or the pebbles and or the slates or whatever, gambled and lost. Somebody wanted it all, and so they gambled and lost, But whatever talent you have, give it, oh, you got, like Scotty would say, overdue final notice. So somebody gambled something to get to pay something, maybe. I'm getting this thing about somebody had to make a payment by a certain time. They gambled on getting with you because you're on an upswing or an uptick to pay some debt. And that didn't work that way. Maybe somebody got beat up, got told they didn't do something. The block is hot ceremony. Okay. Case is wide open. I was thinking of making a set of the of oracle cards. I mean, I've been playing with it and playing with it. Guys, if you like my cards, let me know. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. Okay? So case is wide open because somebody changed. Oh, could this be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? Could this be that something is up for renewal? And that's why they're hitting you hard, is because maybe this has something to do with competency or something like that. Like every so many years they have to prove consistently or have something like legit that you're incompetent, and suddenly that's not the case. What? Dating sites? Somebody's going on dating sites. It's coming up. I'm not going on dating sites. I have no interest, but somebody certainly is. It keeps coming up. For those that aren't going on dating sites, okay. I'm not either. So I don't know. And those that are, good luck to you. A boomerang, boomerang, something boomerang. Baby, come back. Probate, probate. Warning, do not enter, forbidden. I don't know what this means, guys. I swear I do not. I've done the past couple of readings. I've kind of not posted because of what they're talking about a lot of different people at one time. Like a lot of different situations are coming through at one time. And although that's good for the broad audience, I would rather it be like, you know, you decide what's for you and not be so like, you know what I mean. Care, baby care, care for a baby, baby care, care for a baby, care bears, coven, dancing in the moonlight, everybody feels warm and light. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. What? Coven. Somebody wants to apologize. This coven, this group of we're gonna hang out under the moon and conspire by chanting your name. Now they want to give up. Now they want to say good. I'm sorry, and give you like hack off what they think you should have for your troubles. But this isn't what you were awarded, my child. They want to give you what they feel you should have for your troubles. Conspiracy. And that's not what it says here, I don't think. Conspiracy. This is a group. A family conspiracy. So this is somebody who wants to apologize for being in a family witch coven, something, or going along with a family to conspire against you, your name, natural disaster in someone's mouth. Like I said, I'm not joking. Somebody's here chanting, like doing stuff to you to make it look natural, like that you were losing your top. Honesty is the best policy. Does somebody want to tell the truth? Well, you sleep well because you are honest. You understand me? So somebody here was part of some kind of witchery, and you're like, I don't know, you're telling the truth or you just know the truth. Releasing funds. This is bully. Somebody was bullying you for money or bullying you because you had funds released to you or they were supposed to release funds to you. Well, what happened? Cold blood, nightmare. Somebody's trying to send somebody having nightmares, saying that that you're disturbed if you're a mother, that you're disturbed, or this is somebody who is having nightmares over saying there was something wrong with you. They're saying something wrong with you. You're disturbed. You're disturbed. The prophecy. This is the prophecy. This is somebody is trying to bribe something from the inevitable, and they're getting told, no, no, no. I see where this is going, and no, thank you. You take that roller coaster ride all by yourself, which is leading somebody right into emergency room. Sweetheart, this could be somebody who is finding out they're pregnant or a baby here. Something having to do with a baby being delivered in an emergency room. Manufacturing, wheels in motion, self-love. So the wheels were in motion for something here to be manufactured about you. I want it all. What is I want it all about? I want it all. Somebody feels that they deserve or that you have to prove. Maybe they want you to prove that you deserve something, merit making. I want it all gambled and lost. Gambled and lost. This is a collaboration. This group that's apologizing here, this is where they got together. Not joking. Overdue. Final notice. Something has to be done by a certain date. It's now overdue. Triumph. Your triumph is overdue. Overdue. The block is hot, or somebody collaborated for something here and they lost. And now this victory they swore they were going to have is overdue. Maybe they assumed the block is hot. Why is the block hot, Divine? Because somebody's goal is for a ceremony. Wow. There's somebody here that's maybe aiming for to get a wedding or a vow. What did I say? Ceremony and a vow. Somebody here's goal is to get married and have a house and all of that. That's what they're wishing for. Possibly a couple, case wide open. Because you're calm. This case is wide open because you're calm. You're not retaliating. When we are able to no longer change, we have to change ourselves. Homeless. Dating sites. Somebody's getting good news about somebody on a dating site or something here. You might be getting good news. I don't know. Libation, boomerang. So this is like somebody this is something they were wishing for you to be homeless, but you staying calm has this group's disturbance that they were trying to give you back on them. Because somebody wanted I don't know if they wanted to marry you or they were married already and somebody is cool. Somebody's mad about probate. They're furious. What? At the bottom of the deck, illness. So somebody may be finding out they're sick or have a short illness, be bedbound for a few days. We'll see. Somebody's not liking what's coming out with in probate, or that something is gone back to them that they were trying to do here. Maybe them giving you what belongs to you is overdue. Mature woman. I'm going to say mature woman, anybody over the age of 35. Yeah. All right. Apology. Not saying that if you're in your 20s, you're not mature, but you don't, you probably wouldn't wear your hair in a, well, nowadays, yeah, you would wear your hair in a bun. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. It's not a number, it's a way of thinking. So this group is apologizing for some, I don't know. This is a group of witches, a coven. They want you to apologize for a gift or gift of an apology. Family is going to court for conspiring here. Your name in their mouth, natural disaster. This is a privileged lady who maybe behind this you not being well in the head. Your name is in their mouth. Honesty is the best policy. message of concern that you're telling the truth. You're not really worried about anything else but the truth. Releasing funds fully. So then the bullying began. Yeah, pathway, because you went a different path. You decided that you weren't, I don't know, nightmares. Somebody thought that they would give, that they're having nightmares, or or they would give them to you through their thoughts, through astral travel, through mind melding, whatever that is. They wanted to mess with your head because they want people at your work or within your work or about your work to think that you're disturbed, especially if you're a mother, people that you work with. Oh, wow. Just got a ringing in my ear. Family room prophecy. Somebody here was, oh, okay. Somebody here was bribing somebody to say that something was meant to be the way it is in the family, in their families. And this is family up here somewhere. So this is like the way it always is, or something. Unexpected income. Somebody goes to the emergency room. Has something to do with a birth or a baby, or finding out that somebody's pregnant. But it's something that is sending someone to the emergency room. Self-love, adjudication. The wheels are in motion for possibly a couple, doesn't have to be, but for some court case. Somebody, I think I don't know, I'm getting the word smug. I want it all, merit making. This wealthy man believed they deserved something, that they earned it, whoever they are, gambled and lost. So they got with a bunch of people and gambled, collaborated with a bunch of people, and lost with some kind of death, with regards to some kind of death, and or ending. What does this overdo? This triumph. Somebody's concerned that you're getting your long overdue victory. So they're coming in now. They want to come in. The block is hot. Goal. So now they want to come in and make you sick, because remember, they claimed you were sick. So now this is like, I don't know. I'm getting like some kind of renewal period, or maybe you didn't know about it, but vow ceremony. This is an official person. You're gonna, I keep getting this over and over again. Somebody involved in your case in some way, somehow, some form, either is married or will be ending up your marital partner. Okay? Because somebody else is concerned if they're run out of time, and their goal was to make you sick, and now you're getting married to this official person. How's that? That's how this person's going. That's how God is going to bring this person to protect you, finally, is because you're going to end up being with an official person. Um, Somebody in authority, a politician, somebody who has something here to offer. You see them looking at the house in the distance. This person has something to offer. Calm. This main male. Something is open about this main male. Calmless. When we are no longer something, a situation, we need to change ourselves. So now this person's homeless. Sudden wealth. Okay, well, sudden wealth. Somebody was trying to make you homeless, and instead you got sudden wealth. Good news. Somebody's expecting good news from some dating sites. You see what I mean? This is some kind of farce where people make money on dating sites, dating people. Main female, something's going right back on this main female. Probate and fury. You don't, I don't know if you want to hear the story, that what I'm getting here. That there's a, yeah, this is a courtship. Somebody wants to court you, which is making somebody mad with regards to something in probate. This is a mature man who's going behind bars, possibly will pass away behind bars. Okay. So somebody's really mad that all right, let me tell you what I'm getting here overall. This got out of hand. There was a group of people, quite possibly, that were conspired together with this privileged lady, or to do something with regards to your lack of privilege or your privilege. Either or, it doesn't matter. But somebody bullied you so that you wanted to, and bullied you into this path. Um, and this path has made you show up in a certain kind of way. And because of that way, whatever it is, I'm not going to say, you have people that are trying to discredit you and saying that you're disturbed or something. But actually, you're the prophecy in the family. And they're trying to bribe people, buy people off to say things about you or do stuff to you. And this particular somebody here isn't, didn't take the bribe, somebody in your family, because they said, this is what's meant to be. Whatever's meant to be is meant to be. And this is somebody who wanted control of a situation. Their wheels were in motion here. They maybe faked a pregnancy or went to the emergency room or whatever they did. It was staged an event. Um, and the judge is like, but can this person take, here's all your records. What are your most recent records as to how this person can take care of themselves or not? Self-care manufactured. So they manufactured your ability to care for yourself. So now this person wants, this person wants to live as a wealthy man. They haven't um earned it. They gambled on it and they lost. They got together a bunch of witches or whatever, and now they're concerned because maybe debts are due, a lot of things are coming up that they can no longer have access to. So here's the goal, is to make you sick. But oddly enough, we have this ceremony here with this vow. So with an official person. So the goal was to get in close to you to make you sick. Okay? And that didn't happen vis-a-vis this official person who somehow or another is thinking marital thoughts, whether you know them or not. And they are the main male that is keeping this case wide open and trying to keep you calm. Okay. This person in the future is going to be homeless because they took this money. Okay. So this, who they're with, who this person is with the pregnancy thing to get money, they're trying to get some kind of information with you on dating sites, that you go on dating sites or whatever, but it backfired on this main female here, and they're mad because something's this person's going to tell about what they did with something in probate or something that they did in court. I don't think probate is just about inheritances. It might be, but it might be a word used, the activity of it. I'm not quite certain what all of what it covers, but I'm telling you, that's what's making this person mad, because the truth is coming out, possibly about a death, and someone's showing off. like afterwards, like they're the godfather or some crap, you know? Yeah. So that's the message that I have for you guys. Let's see if I can get let's get some pebbles. Yeah, somebody wants to get in close to you because they're about ready to lose their home. If this official gets near you, they something, I don't know, they look in your Akashic records, they mind your business like more than you mind your business, right? So something about if this official gets close to you, that's also a love story for you. So, oh my, it's the prophecy. Okay? This is mind control. This is dark hypnosis. And I have no, be careful of people playing binary beats or stuff in the background. Like when you're watching something, really be careful of that. You don't know what the intention is. You don't. So unless you do, be careful of that, I'm telling you. Number 77. It says dark hypnosis, right? So you could be, like they say, television hypnotizes us to an extent. Be careful as to what and who is hypnotizing you. Number 78, some dark messages, I told you, with like a prey, looking for prey in the dark. This is number 36, like the Clark Kent glasses, like somebody's very studious, they're very smart. But number 27, we have the shades, but they act like they're not, or they're too cool it's something about two different personalities. 137, this is the elephant. This is somebody's bipolar or they have a split personality. Somebody is slow. 82, number 28, I'm sorry, to pin down, to pin down. Something read in a book, 133, or to put in practice something that they read in a book. With a dark key, 53, it has a dark key. This could be spell work, a dark key here. This could be somebody's diary. Take it as it resonates. Could be a lock. Because here we have the heart, the dark heart. So somebody to unlock somebody's dark heart, maybe somebody's doing dark subliminals, I don't know. But here's a celebration, number 85. Balloons. This also dreams, air, clouds. Somebody is dreaming of your lips. Number 99, Agent 99, your lips. Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh. But that's what they're dreaming of. Something about your name is in their mouth. But somebody here, it's in a good way with the white. So let's see. We have one, two, three, four black pebbles. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven white pebbles, which means that the light, this is inevitably for something good, and the light wins over the dark in this reading. The light will win over the dark. That's why this person's mad. Okay? Thank you for watching, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best in every situation you find yourself in. Take care. Peace.